Hello, Steam It, CryptoG here. Just coming at you with another language video, this time a Portuguese language video. I've just started learning that. I just did a video about the app I'm using called Duolingo, and just comparing that to the Chinese app that I've been using, and talking about how, yeah, I'm getting back into European languages. I wanted to go with Portuguese, South American Portuguese, and yeah, I just wanted to make a video about the kind of similarities between Portuguese and the Spanish that I found so far, and kind of what I like and what I don't like, or not so much what I don't like, because it's a new language, I like it all, but what is kind of proving perhaps a bit trickier. First of all, I found that, when I got into the basics, I'll just show you here on Duolingo, when I got into the basics, I'm pretty sure that, the makers of the app probably decided to start with these particular basics because of their similarity to Spanish. So, maybe they were thinking about people who perhaps know a bit of Spanish and can kind of work out stuff. So there's a lot of similarities, like, comer, eat, bebe, drink, and so on. And also the endings are very similar. So we eat is comemos, which is the same in Spanish. Bebemos, we drink is, obviously the same in Spanish. Comen, they eat, same in Spanish and Portuguese. And, things and words are very similar, words and endings. So you either get completely the same words like come and bebe, or you get very similar words. So for instance, I have in Spanish is tengo, and in Portuguese is tenho. So, very, very, very similar. And yeah, I like that, obviously, because, it makes things a lot easier. And I guess as I progress, it's good to kind of have that kind of basis and then, kind of build from there. What I think I'll find tricky is the words for the are completely different. Spanish, like, all the kind of Latin romantic languages have a masculine and a feminine, and the is el or la, depending if it's feminine or masculine or feminine, respectively. And words that are L words tend to end in O, and words that are la words tend to end in A. Sorry about that light loss there. La words tend to end in A. So with Portuguese, instead of L y la, you have O, E, A. O and A. Which, and I from what I can see, O is O is masculine and A is feminine. So similar, at least you've got A and La are very, very similar. So I can kind of stick that in my head. But just getting used to this single letter for the, when I see it written down, and I'm kind of beginning to confusing it with A. So, like for instance, amasa is the apple, and obviously A, because of English, you're thinking an apple, but no, it's not, it's the. And also, I guess the way they use de or G as the Brazilian, Portuguese is, the South American Portuguese, DE is pronounced like a G, so it's G. And they kind of tend to put that in front of certain words at certain times, and I haven't quite worked out the rule yet. And So yeah, I'm still working that out, and I think that's kind of potentially confusing for me as I go forwards for the start of it. But so far so good. I like it. It's definitely a language that I think it's a good time to learn. I wouldn't learn it if I was in the middle of learning Spanish or perhaps even Italian, because that could get confusing. But yeah, I like it, and hopefully I'll be able to post some videos up where I'm speaking a nice bit of Portuguese for you. Okay, so until then, obrigada, and ciao.